Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 17 of Strive to Survive. In this episode, we're down in the branch mines again, but hopefully not for long. And I've actually just opened up this area, and I have a surprise for you guys. We are starting off this episode, that's right, with diamonds. So, I was just branch mining along, and I'll show you exactly where we're at. There's our X and Y coordinates and our Z coordinates. We're at negative 141, 14, and 186. So, but it's actually about halfway down on the right hand side. We were just branch mining along here, doing some off-camera work, and I came across these little guys, and this was actually lava down here. I spilled a water bucket, and there was one piece of rock right here, and I was just kind of busting around, and here we go. So there we go. We've got a lot, actually. Now we're going to be very careful with these because I'm actually going to dig up, because if there's lava under there, I don't want these dropping down in there, especially since our inventory is full. That could be very bad. And looks like we're going to get 4 out of this. And is that all? I mean, that's quite a bit of diamond, but if there's more, we'll take it. Yeah, that's it. And turns out that block was safe after all. But so let's head up this way a little bit, see if there's anything else cool in here. But then after that, yeah, there's nothing else cool in here. Just those diamonds, and that, if I can say so, was very worth it. I've been down in these branch mines for quite a long time now. I've probably broken about 20 picks or so down here. That's what I wanted to avoid. Just in case that piece over here would have been lava, those diamonds would have fell into it. So, but yeah, I've probably broken about 20 picks down here just looking for diamonds. And I guess, like I said last episode, the moral is just keep trying. You're not going to find what you want every single time. So if you just stick with it, eventually you'll find it. And one thing about this map is we have cheats disabled. So there's really no way for me to get diamonds other than just, hunting them down off camera, and then hopefully remembering to, turn on the footage so I can show you guys where they are if you're playing along. So let's grab a couple more of these resources we were leaving behind, and we'll head back up to the base, and I'm going to show you guys how to build an enchanting table, which we can use our 41 levels of enchanting or experience on. So, oh, and I put this clock up down here, so now we know that it's daytime outside. And we'll grab as much as we can carry. We'll head up. Now, I don't have the book on me. I'm carrying all the other resources we need to make the enchanting table, but I don't have the book, so that is back at the base. So we'll just head up here real quick. Almost. There we go, and I think we might have left some iron cooking in one of these. I guess not. Oh well, no big deal. But go back over here, and fail to use the door. But here we go. So we have our book. There's our 4 diamonds, which is more than what we need. We're gonna have to go slaughter some more cattle soon, I think, because we're starting to run low on leather after we made all those item frames. So let me show you guys how to build an enchanting table. So we've got our obsidian. We'll need 4 pieces of that. We'll need our book at the top. We'll need 2 diamonds, and that gives us an enchantment table. So we'll put that over here for now. And we could build a diamond sword, but I think we're going to just hang on to those diamonds for now. We might find something better to do with them in a minute. So, But now that we've got our enchanting table, let's head upstairs. Actually, let me make a couple more books. That way I can show you guys some of the cool things you can do with the enchantment table. And I don't need all of our leather, but I will need to turn this into paper first. And you know what? We'll just turn all of it into paper, because there's plenty more sugarcane out there. And we'll make 6 books. Hang on to the rest of the paper. And we'll head up here. I'm going to go ahead and put the enchanting table right over here. That way it can grab resources from all of these bookshelves that we've placed. So you could see these little, what look like symbols flowing into the book. That means that it's collecting resources from all of those. And the way to, well, let me show you this first. If we right click on this, then we can put an item in here like our diamond pickaxe, and we'll get different options on how to enchant it. So the more bookshelves you have, the higher the enchantments can rank. Now I'm going to show you if you don't have very many enchanting levels. Now you can place it in there as many times as you want until you get the enchantment level that you want. But if you're aiming for smaller numbers like 1, 2, or 3, you're going to be getting a lot of 9 and 10s if you have a ton of bookshelves near you. So one way to stop that is to place torches in between the bookshelves and the enchanting table, and that effectively shuts them off. So this just functions as an enchanting table standing on its own. And I'll show you. One of the things we can enchant is a book. So see, we have all low-level enchants here, so we'll do a level 1 enchantment. We got Protection 1, which is actually a very good enchantment for only spending 1 point on it. But let's see what we can get on our diamond pickaxe. And we'll spend 1 point, why not? Efficiency 1, which will make it much quicker, which the diamond pickaxe is already pretty good. But what we're really looking for, let's go for some of our armor. Let's see how damaged it is. I think we'll build a new chest plate, but our leggings are pretty good here. And the helmet could use some work, so we'll just enchant the leggings. And we'll spend 6 levels and see what we get. We got Fire Protection 1, which is okay, but we could have also gotten that with just 1 level, so it's kind of a waste to have spent 6 levels on it. But we've got plenty. We still have 33 levels. But let's knock away some of these torches here. So we immediately see those note blocks start flowing back in. And I think what we're going to do is take our iron swords, combine them, and we'll try enchanting that. See what we get, and we'll put a higher level enchant on it. Let's see. There we go. Let's try this 13, see what we get. Knockback 1. Now, for spending 13 levels, knockback 1 is terrible. We could have got that spending 1 level. So we're pretty disappointed with that. Now, if that was knockback 2, or maybe if it was unbreaking 1 and knockback 1, for spending 13 levels, that would be fantastic. But only getting knockback 1 and spending that many levels is not good at all. So let's enchant our bow too. And we'll go for a higher level enchant again and see if we can't get lucky. And it looks like 10 is, there we go, there's a 13. Power 2. That's a very good enchant to get on a bow. It'll make it a lot more powerful, so it won't take as many shots to down enemies. And Power 2 for 13 levels is actually pretty good. So we'll take it. Now I'm going to show you, now that we've got our enchanting table and we've got one of our enchanted books, let's make one more. And this is one of those occasions where we want to go ahead and turn off these and just spend a couple levels. There we go. We'll spend 1 level. Sharpness 1, that would be good on our sword. I'm actually really glad we got that because I'm going to demonstrate something in a minute. And we don't want to spend more than 1 point on this. Power 1, that'll be really good on our bow. I don't think we'll have enough levels left down here to use all these, but I'm going to go show you what we can do anyways. And you know what? We'll leave the torches up there. They're not hurting anyone. So we'll go down here to our anvil, and we'll take our iron sword and our book of sharpness 1, and we can add that to our sword to give us knockback 1 and sharpness 1 for a total enchantment cost of 3. Nah, that's pretty good, but do we really want to waste it on an iron sword? Probably not. So let's hang on to that for now, and let's see how much it would be to put, oops, not protection, power 1 on this bow. And we can't do it because this bow already has power 2, so that won't work to add power 1. Now if this was a book of power 3, we could add it to this bow, but we'll just hang on to both of those. And we have protection 1, which we can put on something, and I think what we'll do is put it on, see, all this gear is probably going to break unless we get unbreaking on it. It's all going to break sooner rather than later. So let's do this. We've got some. Let's take our iron chest plate, and we'll go ahead and repair it using the iron. That costs 2. And it's pretty much back up at full health now. And hopefully we still have enough to put protection 1 on here. We do. So now we've got a chest plate that's almost full health with protection 1. And let me demonstrate one more thing to you guys. Now, we don't have any enchanting levels, so of course we won't be able to, or I'm sorry, we don't have any levels, period. So this won't work, but I'm going to demonstrate that you can, in fact, repair enchanted gear. So there's our chest plate. If we grab a piece of iron and put it in there. So for the enchantment cost of 8, we can fully repair this iron chest plate just using 1 piece of iron. So that's not bad. Of course, we don't have the levels to do it, so we'll have to hold out. But by then, the chest piece will probably be more damaged, and it'll cost more levels. So, but that is the basics of enchanting and the basics of using the anvil to apply books to your enchanting. So what we'll do here is we'll put some, we're going to put a book in the item frame here, and that'll become our little enchanting table. Actually, let's build another chest, because we don't need a big chest to do enchanting if we have wood, which we don't. Huh. Okay, well, we'll take this chest. There we go. And I'll come back and fix that later. But we'll take this chest and we'll put it right there. And do we have any? We don't have leather either. I am grossly unprepared for this. So let me do that, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make another item frame. I'm going to put a book on it so that we know it's for all of our enchanting books that we're bringing down here. And we'll just go ahead and start loading that up with our enchantments. So we'll keep the rest of the books on us. But I'm going to go do some housekeeping real quick, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Alright guys, we're done housekeeping, and I'm going to go over a couple more things. I did manage to make an item frame. We got 9 pieces of leather out of that. I used 1 to make the item frame. And we're going to turn some of this redstone into redstone blocks again. Just kind of save space, because as you can see, we've got a lot of redstone, and we're not using it for anything just yet. Eventually we will, but right now it's kind of just sitting here and taking up space. So we'll condense it down as much as we can. That's not where I wanted that item frame. Do that, and that, and we're 1 short of another block there, but we're going to go ahead and grab that, and we're going to leave all of our coal up here because all of our cooking is going to be taking place up here. But we'll take our lapis, our gold, and we can't carry any of our iron on us because we're already too full. But can we drop anything off? we want to keep our book. We can drop off our feather and grab that iron. And we'll drop off our leather and grab that iron. Okay, and our fence. We'll grab all these emeralds. So let's head down. Grab that last little bit of iron there. Let's head down and we will go ahead and wrap up this episode by placing our enchanting book over there, putting all of our precious metals, including the redstone, in here, and the lapis, and our gold, and our emeralds. So that's kind of our precious metals chest. And we'll find a use for all these chests eventually. One of them is definitely going to have to be wood. And as you guys can see from the chest that I just looked in, we don't have very much wood. So I'm going to have to spend some time off camera grabbing some wood. We have plenty of cobble though. And that's going to be good because we're going to need a lot down in the nether. So I'm going to keep a stack on me so I can make some axes in that. But alright guys, that's about it for this episode. I'll do some wood gathering off camera. Now that we have an enchanting table, I'll throw efficiency or something on our axe and it'll make things go a lot faster. So that's the plan, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.